going to hit the bell in just a minute, but I would like to remind everybody that today is the day that we are going live with our virtual membership. So in order to drive the option for somebody to attend on a virtual basis, we need to have access to the meeting virtually, correct? So in addition to Kami today filming and uploading it to YouTube, we also have Chris with this fun little thing that I don't understand at all, but it's this fun tool over here that keeps everything level and straight. He's going to be coming around at periodic times during the meeting today and getting shots of everybody here and of the person, people up here, including Dana doing the presentation. But most importantly, I wanted you all to know and understand here in just a minute before I start that he's going to go live with us. So we're going to go ahead and start right now. You ready, Chris?
No.
As soon as Chris is ready, we're going to go. Ready? Okay, I would like to thank everybody for attending. No, we're not ready. Everybody sit back down.
Act two.
Take two. We won't have this much trouble, I'm sure. Okay. Okay, we're going to have to talk really, really fast. It's not working. Okay.
We'll get it to work next time.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay, I would like to invite everybody to the meeting of the the Rotary Club of Greenville. There we go. Of course, that's on live. Okay. And if everybody would please rise, I have today Debbie Sickles will be leading the prayer. Larry James will be leading the pledge. Four-way test by Willie Morgan. And we are going to have the wonderful David Ellis will be leading our song today.
Bow with me. Dear Lord, we graciously thank you for this beautiful day that you've given us. We're still encouraged by knowing that we are going to get some fall weather soon, and we thank you for all the changes of the season. Thank you for everyone that came to the Rotary to serve. That's our mission, to do those things. Bring goodness to our club. Let everybody remember to bring their wipes so we can give to Rafa. We want to thank you for our club. Thank you for the food, the blessings for the food to our body, and the nourishment for your services to you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please join me in the four-way test of the things we think, say, or do. First,
Is it the truth?
second,
Is it fair to all concerned?
third,
Will it build goodwill and better friendships?
fourth,
Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
All right.
All right, thank you. We're going to sing a song this morning called Happy Birthday. Since this is the first part of the month, would all the people that have a birthday in October come up front? Come on, October birthdays.
Where are my Halloween babies?
And
There's not. Crystal. No.
I'll come.
we have more than one, but today it's just for you.
All right.
And Chris. All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Rotary.
Happy birthday to you. Okay.
We actually have some guests right now. Duncan Thomas, did you have 3 guests with you, it says? It, no, those are gonna be,
She's Ella's student of the month.
okay, we'll do those later then. Okay, perfect. Go ahead with Happy Bucks.
Okay, I forgot my book. All right, who's happy to be here today? Okay, starting from this table, working my way around. Here we go, John.
I'm happy we have some baby wipes up there because we had fried chicken today.
Yeah, that's good. Good observation. TJ?
I'm just throwing it in.
Okay, she's just happy to be here.
I'm just happy.
All right.
I don't know why I'm happy today. I just feel happy. I don't know if it's anything in the air or it's
Take
a
the cap off.
good Sunday night game. I don't know. I put a 20 in that thing, man. I'm holding this mic for a second. Anyway, it was a good game by all. Better by some.
Okay, we're not going to go there.
Well, I am happy to give you a preview of coming attractions, I'll call it, the programs that lined up for the month of October. Starting next week, well, today's program, as you can see, is going to be regarding Bras for the Cause, but October the 9th next week, Gloria Jordan will be in charge of that, and there's going to be classification talks, and I don't know if she's going to have 2 or 3 different people talking about the various classification that they are enjoying, or their job role, or their experience. On October the 16th, a gentleman by the name of Ken Leonard will be here, and he's going to be talking about the 2020 census, all that you may need to know about how that's going to be gathered and disseminated. Then October the 23rd, Larry Green Jr. will be telling you about the Bob Wills Fiddle Festival. And October the 30th will be Mr. Bill Comey. He is Bill Walson's brother-in-law, and he's going to be talking about covert military operations. Sound like an interesting program. So that's the lineup for the month of October.
Okay, thank you, David. Here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a little bit in here. I've got 2 announcements to make, so there's a 5 and a 5. I would just like to say thanks for the invitation to be your speaker today. We'll learn a little bit more about Bras for the Cause and talk about some of the good stuff that's going on there. And I also wanted to share the happy news that I am about to be a grandmother. And I think that my grandmother name might be Shug, but whatever he wants to call me.
Okay.
I'm just happy to be here.
She's happy to be here. Kim?
Annette just reminded me and wanted to make sure that I knew, because my business, about this True ID. So I know y'all, if you watch the news, we've got 1 year from yesterday to get our True IDs from the state of Texas or whatever state you might live in. This is a reason that the lines have been so long at the driver's license bureau. They go through extra screening now when you go and get your driver's license. But they must have this little star on them. I don't know, mine is a True ID. It has a little star on your driver's license. If you do not have the little Texas star on your driver's license, you will not be able to fly with your driver's license, even domestically, as of October 1st, 2020.
Wow.
You can drive with your passport, fly with your passport, or if you've got global entry, you'll be able to fly with that. But you do need to have this little star on your Texas. You have to go in person. You have to show up in person, and you have to have other ID proving that you are yourself. So.
That's amazing. That's the first I've heard of that. Okay, I'm moving to the other half of the room. It'll cost you double if you change your mind. Okay. Oh, Larry's good. Okay. Happy? No speaking today. Chris, you got anything? You're good? Okay.
I'm good.
All right. I think we're looking pretty good, unless you got something, Katie. Everybody happy for the big yay? Oh, you know what?
You're in trouble.
Hey. Virtually happy.
Actually, Glory's in Chicago at some meeting or something, so if you want something from Office Solutions, come next week.
There you go. That says it all. Okay, let's move on to Deck of Destiny. We need to have a volunteer to pull the ticket, the winning ticket today. Because I embarrassed you. Since,
Go right here to Cindy, our newest member.
okay. Okay. Oh, no, looking at him.
That's right.
No, take one on the left.
No, not that one.
78. Say it
All
slowly.
right. 3, 4, 7,
Yeah.
7,
Yeah.
4,
Yeah.
8. I said
Oh my God.
It was planned.
I've got 4 now.
How much did she pay you?
You're getting excited, aren't you, Dave?
I knew it.
Okay, Kim.
Is it in there?
It is in there.
Which one is it?
Not that
Pick a blue one.
Not that one.
No.
Terrible.
Oh,
9 of diamonds
Darn.
is no longer there.
All right.
Okay, Katie, it's up to you.
Okay, so at this time, I would like to give 2 of our members the opportunity to stand up and talk about some of our upcoming events. Troy Brakefield, would you please stand and talk about the haunted house?
Yes, we'll stand and talk about the haunted house.
Are you
All right. Yes, I'm standing.
Still got the cap on.
I'm going to take this and pass this around. This is a sign-up sheet. So it is here. The Haunted Landmark starts this Friday. Be here at 5 o'clock or soon thereafter. We need people to sign up. We have actors coming in. They're young people. Have you ever been around young people? They need chaperones. They need supervision. So that's why we need you in costume in the house itself as well. So it's very vital that we have people there. So, if you like to scream at people, or if you just need to scream at people, please come. It is good therapy. It's even cheaper than therapy, and it goes to a good cause. We're trying to get as many people there this weekend because the first 2 weekends, we still have capacity. The last 2 weekends, we're pretty much maxed out, and you'll get to be in line for 45 minutes, sometimes more than that. So, if we can get as many people there this week, that's a good thing. Do me a favor. If you have a phone, and by the way, if you have a pulse, you have a phone, take it out, go onto Facebook, find the Haunted Landmark, share it, like it, make sure you go and sign up for the events. Every day we're open is keyed in as an event. So do that for me now. Why? Because other people will see your page, it will get out there. You may even know what they call young people. So we want them to know about this and be there. Tickets are $15 this year. We went up a little bit. Why? Because it's such a good haunted house.
Yes.
Everybody tells us it's one of the best ones that they have ever seen. And judging from some of the wet marks I've seen after people leave, it is a very good house. Okay?
We're up to what? At least 2 a night.
Doing that?
Yes.
Are you kidding?
Well,
Oh, no. That's a baby one.
it is scary. Anyway, but it's good scary. So, we need your help. Also, the blood drive is this Saturday. Carter Blood Drive will be there. It is being promoted on the Facebook page for the Haunted Landmark. They can go there, click over to Carter Blood page, and sign up and register. To give blood that night, they have to be registered with Carter Blood Drive. If they come, are registered, and give blood that night, they will get a free ticket to the Haunted Landmark. We anticipate that being about 30 people, so I want to drive that home so Bob Arrington doesn't have a coronary. But we want to promote that as well, because a blood drive is a big thing for the Rotary Club as well. All right? Any questions? Are you excited about this?
How many,
All right,
about
that's all
how
I
many
need
people
is
per
good
night,
faith.
Troy, do we need? At least 10 or so per night?
Yes, 10 people per night that are adults would be great.
So if you're looking around, you don't see an adult next to you, you're that person. You count, your spouse counts, your friends count. Bring them. Have fun. Bring your coworkers. Have them get painted up. It's great fun.
I'll be there Friday night. Who will join me?
I'm going to be there Friday night.
Yep.
And by the way, for those of you that maybe haven't worked it before, you do not have to know how to do anything. We will show you what to do. We will get you all painted up in costume.
You gotta know how to have fun.
Yes. Well, that might leave some people off, but no. We're all good. We're all good.
You're not selling it.
No.
Who's going to be chaperoning the chaperone?
I don't know. Yeah, that's not true.
We'll have Katie pair with you. Anyway, thank you.
I'm the one that needs the chaperone.
You got that list?
Okay. Kim Quimby, I would like Kim to stand up. She has some international news for us.
International news. Woo, I just gave domestic news. We don't have a mic. I think I need this. I can't follow Troy. That was you're crazy. Anyway, I just returned from Cozumel, so I just was going to say a brief little bit about my trip. I was there 2 weeks ago, Tuesday. I went actually to the golf course with Keith, and then Ernesto came and picked me up and my friend that was traveling with me from the golf course, and we took 4 bags of needed supplies to CAM school and dropped them off at CAM. And 2 of the things, which is the people who've gone before, were volleyballs. They've had this volleyball court there, but they've never had a net. And so their district governor came like 2 weeks ago and said, why don't you have a net for volleyball? Didn't make any sense. I don't know why we haven't thought about it in the past. So they got a net, and now they have volleyballs that we took them. And they were playing, and it was fantastic. And they were all outside. This happens in Cozumel. It's Mexico, as you know, is a very poor country typically, and these kids are poor. They didn't have electricity the day that we were there, and I've never seen a school without electricity. And apparently, this happens 2 or 3 times a month, that they go to school and they don't have any electricity. It was like 95, 98 degrees. They had the tables out front, and all the kids were studying and coloring and then playing volleyball. It was always emotional to go see them. Then we went over to the Kayak school. One thing back at the CAM real quick is the CAM school is technical training. That's the reason they're there. That's the reason what we put there. And 10 or 11 of those students were actually out at a job. And we haven't seen that much in the past, but that's what we've helped to do, is to help them have jobs in the industry and on the island. And so that was special. Then we went over to Kayat. Now, Kayat is a school for special needs, a lot of deaf and a lot of blind, and some of the Down syndrome children that we help are over there, that they're the ones trying to achieve a high school diploma. And no one's ever really believed in the project because they're actually in a high school environment in their own building. And we have chosen to use our grant, one of our grant funds for that project. And so I got to see those kids. It's kind of overcrowded. A lot of kids need that service, I guess. One of the special things about that was that they're all being cross-trained. So if they learn Braille or sign language, they cross-train. And so all the kids are getting exposure to these many different languages at that school. And so that was really special. Anyway, it's a great thing, and I hope that some of the rest of you get to join us sometime.
And that's the point of you talking today. We are already in the works with signing up for either our cruise or our flights, correct? We need to be doing that right now, because every day that you wait, if you want to go on this service with us in January, every day you wait, it's going to cost more and more. So please, please go and talk to Kim about joining us for that international service. It is amazing, and it was 2 years ago at this time that I first heard Kim talk about it. I didn't really know what I was signing up for, but I am thankful that I did, because it was wonderful to go and see those kids and help those kids and help the school grow. Okay, I would like to now, at this time, invite the student of the month, actually, and I did see Heath come in. Would you please come up and present your student?
turn it on. Turn it
Thank you. Thank you all again for recognizing Student of the Month from Greenville High School. We've been doing it since I've been the principal at the high school, and it's a good thing to be able to recognize some of our top students. And nothing's changing. We still have some of the best students around, and right now the best of the best is standing here in front of you right now. As far as the senior class, one of the best, because I'll say that every time. Every time I bring them on up here, they're the best.
They're the best.
When we talk about Ella Walker, she has been part of the Greenville schools for 12 years. Now, a lot of times these kids, they don't brag on themselves enough, so I got to ask them a few questions first. When you were a freshman, were y'all sweepstakes winners?
Yes.
Well, all right, so that helps me on my speech now. Ella is in a lot of different organizations. She's in band, robotics, NHS, Destination Imagination. She's also in band, and when she was a freshman, we received sweepstakes for the first time in 30-something years. And then this past year, sweepstakes, and that's the second time we've done it twice in 39 years. And the sweepstakes is when, I see you asking, sweepstakes is when you get ones in October or in the fall, and you do a marching contest, and you get ones by the judges, all ones. You receive that, and then in the spring you go and you do a sight reading and concert, and you play on the stage, and they receive ones then. And that's a superior rating, and it's a self-accomplishment, because I just said we haven't done that in 39 years. Probably back when her father was in school. Last time we did that. And so it's a big honor. And why I'm saying all that, because this child right here in front of you, or young lady, is the drum major, and she's been a drum major for the past 2 years. And what I've noticed, and I tell this a lot of times, and see, we put kids in leadership positions a lot of different ways. And I've watched drum majors in the past, and before I was an assistant principal, and I saw how they handled the other students. And it was kind of, sometimes you just give somebody the keys and they don't handle it the very best way. Kind of rude to the students. Well, Ella's not, because I've watched her. You probably don't know I'm watching, but I watch her from afar. And she leads in the most positive way. She has respect from her peers, and that's what I think will go on in life and make her successful, just because of the leadership that she has shown. Because there's 160 of them, and when you get 160 different personalities, to be able to come under one, that's good, and that's going to contribute to your leadership. So appreciate you leading our band. She's also a part of FISH. She goes to a mission trip and volunteers at Highland Terrace Baptist Church as well. She plays the saxophone, and she likes conducting and painting. Your Student of the Month, Ella Walker. And our parents are back here, Nobi and Kelly Walker.
Heath, let's hear from them.
Thank you. Thank you. That's wonderful.
10-minute speech.
Hello, my name is Ella. I'm sorry. My name is Ella Walker. Like Mr. Driver said, I've been a part of GISD for about 12-ish years now. I'm a senior. I don't look like it, but I am. And I've been a part of some pretty amazing organizations, organizations that have honestly changed my life. Band and Destination Imagination have been a really big part of my life for a long time, and I'll be sad to go, but as far as the future, I don't know where I'm going to attend college yet. I'm deciding that still, but I'm thinking about UNT or possibly DBU. I'm not sure yet, and I also don't know what I'm going to go into. Still figuring that out, but I think maybe production design might be something that interests me. Again, not sure. But I just want to thank everybody for coming here today. I want to thank the people that nominated me to be the Student of the Month. It's an honor. Thank you so much, and that's it.
Thank you. And if you're like me, I changed mine 8 times, I think. I made it. Okay, I would now like to invite Dana Cash up here. She is definitely got the Rotarian spirit, and she is going to be talking about one of my most favorite things of the entire year, Bras for the cause. Take it away.
Very much.
Give her the
You want this?
Yes.
Hey, everybody. This is a little bit deja vu for me to come back here. It feels good. Okay, I know that everybody here knows about Bras for the Cause for the most part. You have participated in many different ways, and this Rotary Club has supported Bras for the Cause in numerous ways for a lot of years. I just wanted to say thank you very much for being an excellent sponsor for Bras for the Cause. And I brought your goodie bag, and I'm just going to toss this out in the middle. There's a dozen cookies in there, so y'all just going to have to duke it out. Okay. This year, as you know, we have raised money for several different projects over the years, and we're working on our third payment installment on the new 4D CT scanner that was put into place a couple of years ago. We thought it might take us 5 years to pay that off, and it's looking like we're going to be able to do that in 3. So thank you very much for all of your efforts that helps to raise the funding to do great things like that, that make a difference to the lives of cancer patients in Hunt County. We have expanded Bras for the Cause over the years. It used to be specifically geared toward breast cancer patients, and we've expanded our good deeds that we do and have opened that up to other types of cancers as well. And so other people that are going through those types of treatments also get some of the benefits from some of the funds that are raised from this. So it's helping a lot of people here in Hunt County. What I wanted to concentrate on today, the big event is going to be a week from Thursday. It is October the 10th. It's always the second Thursday of October. So you can just put that on your revolving annual calendar, and just like a birthday, keep that in mind for the second Thursday of October. I would love for everyone here to make a bra. Some of you are looking at me with blank looks.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be the one to make a bra, take some of these pink forms back to your office or your schools or to your clubs and hand them out and encourage people to get involved in that way. That's one of the most fundamental ways to do good through Bras for the Cause, because if we didn't have these decorated bras, we would not have anything to vote on, nothing to display, nothing to vote on, and the voting money, $1 per vote, is what has built this thing into almost, we're getting really close to about $1 million over these 11 years. This has been going on, this is our 11th annual Bras for the Cause. And so this community has stepped up, and Janine Cunningham started this 11 years ago, and it went from a group of ladies sitting around her breakfast table, and I think they generated about $3,000 that first year. And you know, you guys come through, and it's because the community all pulls together. I've had friends that have come in from out of town, and it blows their mind to see what this looks like on the night of Bras for the Cause. They can't believe that this entire community comes together and does what it does. So pat yourselves on the back. We've got a nice new item here. This was a quilt that was made. The ladies that own Ain't Just Pie have collected their t-shirts over the years, and let's see, Lisa Arnold and Shannon Foltz are the owners, and so these are shirts that have been Bras for the Cause t-shirts over the years. And Lisa had a friend of hers piece this quilt, and another friend quilted it, and they have donated this to Bras for the Cause, so we're going to be raffling this off this year. I do have some raffle tickets with me today. You will also have an opportunity on the night of the big event to purchase raffle tickets for this if you would like to do so. That's another new way for us to raise some money. One ticket is $2, 3 tickets $5, and you can get 15 tickets for a 20 spot. So, got that. And then the other thing I want to talk about is bra making. When I was a member of this club, I kind of corralled that, and I was the one that got the glue gun, and I even built the bra back here one meeting. Yeah, and David modeled it, even though that's kind of a no-no, but anyway. I made a 4-way test bra that year. You know, you can kind of go through the steps and ask those questions. Are they the truth? Are they fear God concern? That was the bra that year. And so it does not take very long. I made a bra within an hour's time frame. I'm going to make my bras this weekend. I always wait to the last minute to get mine turned in. Everybody, I would love for everybody to either make a bra or encourage someone else to do so. So, with that being said, this year's theme is Hooray for Brawleywood. And we have had the same categories for many years, where we gave awards based on the items that the bras were decorated with, whether they were decorated with foliage or flowers or different things. And we changed our categories last year. Last year's category was Bras Rock, so it had a rock and roll theme, and we thought that'd be a great opportunity to shake things up a little bit. And so we changed the categories last year, and we went with that same theme and went with new categories this year, and all of the categories have something to do with Hollywood, the movies, famous actors, actresses. So let me just run through some of these. As you know, I know that we've got some top money award winners sitting in the crowd. She's so shy. We do give awards. The awards we give out are called Brobbies. We save our money and get the cheapest bras, cheapest Barbies there are. And thank you, Destination Imagination students, because you have decorated and glittered the pink Brobbies for us for a number of years. We get these little cheap $2 or $3 Barbies when we catch them on sale, and we collect them through the year. And Hood Kearns has a little tiny dog named Bucky, I believe. And that dog eats the dog food out of the little dog food cans, and those become the bases for the trophies. And they're filled with plaster of Paris, and then the Barbies are put in there, and they come out looking fabulous. My business engraves the plates that go on those. And you can see I'm glistening with pink glitter because I just picked up the box of Brobbies, and pink glitter just rains down everywhere in Hunt County during the month of October. So I'm all glittered up. All right, so here are some of the categories. We give awards for the top 5 money raisers. A lot of our folks that come in this type of category have done shameless campaigning, hard work, had car washes, bake sales, sold things, done raffles. There's a number of ways that you can raise money that way. Baked, begged, you know. They come in with their bra, and they turn in on the bras is actually Monday, October the 7th, Tuesday, October the 8th at Landon Winery. So on those 2 bra turn-in days, we will have people that will show up with some fabulous creation, and they'll go, and I would like to buy some votes for my bra today. And I have collected $759.32. And so we very thankfully accept that, and we write down that vote, and we log that in. And so people really have gotten involved in this, and it has become quite the office function. Some people concentrate on this for 6 months ahead of time, all year long. They really work on it. And then you have people that are in it for the memory or for the thoughtful consideration for someone that they know who has been impacted or touched by cancer. All of us know that someone that has had cancer. Either we have been touched by it in our family, we have a friend, something like that. And so that was part of the reason for Bras for the Cause to go from strictly a breast cancer charitable organization to having a tagline of someone you know has cancer. And it's the truth. All of us have been impacted in some way. And so this is a fun way to have kind of a lighthearted opportunity to do something that is meaningful and will really help our hometown community, our hometown area, because the money that's raised stays right here and it helps people in this part of the country. So that's very unusual with a lot of charities. And that's one thing we hang our hat on and really abide by that. All right, so top 5 money raisers. Here's some of the fun ones. Hooray for Brawleywood. That's just the theme category. I'm going to quickly go through some explanations of this. Hooray for Brawleywood is where we celebrate all things Hollywood, old-time Hollywood glamour, movie stars, maybe a tribute to a favorite, red carpets, or just the joy of going to the movies. Western movies,
We talked earlier about, what was your idea? A Clint Eastwood. She wanted to do a Clint Eastwood type category. She said, I don't know how I do that. Okay, here you go. Bras, 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 right? And you can come up with any kind of a category, a movie statement, a movie line, a movie character, and create some fun or meaningful or crazy little takeoff on that. So, science fiction is one of the categories. Can be out of this world with movies like Star Wars, Star Trek, E.T., all kinds of stuff. Animated films, chick flicks, rom-coms, chick flicks, or epic events. Are you drawn to those double D supersize movies? Right. You know, anything by Cecil B. DeMille, Ten Commandments, King of Kings, Gone with the Wind, Wizard of Oz, Cleopatra, Titanic, those types of categories. Monster or horror flicks. Hello. The Haunted Landmark. Hello. Someone needs to make a Haunted Landmark bra. Action, adventure, superheroes. Troy Breakfield, Mr. Comic Collector. Musicals and comedy is a category. And then best movie lines. How many times does someone quote those unforgettable lines from a movie? Who doesn't know these? Frankly, my dear. Right? We all know that one. Bond. James Bond. So hopefully, you don't have to stick with these specific examples, but hopefully this list will trigger a thought or an idea or make you giggle a little bit or get together with your friends and you can have a little brainstorming session and you can come up with something that they may look difficult, they may look really intricate, but making a bra is really as simple and as fun as getting a couple of people together and spending an hour or two, and you look up and you've gotten this fabulous thing that's, a compilation of ideas that just kind of comes together. Am I right?
Yeah.
All right. So I brought some examples. I brought some examples today of bras that came directly from my husband's shop building because he keeps my bras that I decorate every year, and they're all kind of lining the upper railing of his shop building. And this one is one that I did the year that we had the Texas theme, where the theme was B4TC, y'all, where we did the Texas theme. So I called her Top Brass, and it was just a simple red bra that I put a little bit of fringe on and glued some of my Target practice brass along the bottom of the bra. It took me about 25 minutes to make this. And you may not think you're very creative. You may not think that you have an original idea, but I guarantee you that every year we see things come in the door down at Landon's that blows our mind. Or we say, how'd they think of that? Or isn't that a sweet idea? Look at the detail on that. Who would have thought of that? Oh, that one's in honor of Miss Susie. How sweet. And those are the types of things that we want you to do. It doesn't have to be hard, and I don't want you to be intimidated by it. Just please be involved, and this is the best way to do it. This one is the one I made last year for our rock and roll year, Bras Rock. And normally I put them on a bra form. By the way, that is a bra form, a little plastic form that I was holding there. That's a great way to display bras. They have them for sale at the hospital foundation. Oh, she's coming out of retirement.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the Haunted Landmark bras I made once upon a year.
You get the point?
I don't think her hair
Everybody gets the point.
She needs to take a trip to the hairdo place. I know. She looks like she's been scared out of her mind. So they don't have to be difficult. They can sit on a tabletop. They can hang on a board. This is just a piece of foam core board that I covered in a leg of a pair of blue jeans. This is me and Robbie McGee. So this was for the rock and roll year. And so I just glued everything on a board, and I had that little chenille vest, and I glued it on there. So if y'all want to kind of look at that, those are guitar picks that I glued around the top of it. And she has a harmonica and a bandana, and you can hum along with the song. So really easy to do. It was easy to make it stable. I put a little hook on the back of it, glue gun, easy to do. So we were able to just put a little hook on the rack and hang her right up there.
And then my dang husband, who had never made a bra before, as soon as he heard that we were going to do the rock and roll theme, he is a total Pink Floyd maniac. And he said, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. You might have to help me because I don't know how to do that glue gun stuff, but I know what I'm going to do. And so this was his original idea, Dark Side of the Boob. Pink Floyd's multi-million-dollar album sales, and he won second place. It made me so mad. First time he ever made one. So, but it's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of competition in it. And even though we joke around about it, this is tastefully done. The bras are displayed as if they are artwork. You know, nobody's doing any hoochie stuff down there. We've had some people that think, oh, I'm shocked. You know, it's undergarments. It's okay. Come out, enjoy them, look at them as art. Bring your money. We'd be happy to sell you $20 worth of chances or $2,000 worth of chances. We'd love to have you as a sponsor. This year, there's still time. I know that y'all have done that. But it's just one of those things that it makes you feel good to do this. Whenever the end of the night comes, this is going to be Thursday. Let's see.
October 10th.
October the 10th. And the viewing and voting is from 6 o'clock until 8:30 p.m. It is up and down Lee Street. We're still kind of zeroing in on our display locations. We've got a new one this year, so stay tuned on that. I believe we're going to be at same locations as last year. We're also going to be at the tax office this year. So we're hopping across the street. Hood Kearns and I have been working on a little bit of a surprise. Well, a big bit of a surprise. So that's going to be kind of a fun addition. Might be Oscar worthy. Let me just say that. A little teaser there. So it's going to be a lot of fun this year. And we have teams that dress up, some of them, because we give awards for costumes if they decide to come as a group. We have an office from Dee Earl's office always comes clumping down there with, they're all dressed up and they all match and everything. And there's several people that will do that, and several offices that do that. They have a lot of fun with it. And so it's just a great way to get involved. And when the awards presentation is done later that night, we stop the votes at 8:30. We count votes at 9:15. The awards ceremony happens back at the Emerald Ballroom, back behind Landon's. And whenever we flip those numbers over, it gets you right in the heart. Because our community, all of us do this. And that's what makes this special. And so I'm really encouraging everybody, make a bra. That's why there's a Bras for the Cause. So,
What was our number last year?
should have had it.
It was 169,000 the night plus the night of the event, and then all to go together.
It kind of dribbles in a little bit. I think it maybe came into about 171 or something like that.
$171,000 for that event last year.
$1 at a time, a lot of it. You know, yes, sponsorships, and it's a $250 sponsorship. We don't have the scaling, you know, levels of sponsorship. Everybody's sponsorship counts, and they're all meaningful, and they all make a difference, and we wanted to keep it that way. We have a lot of people that give a lot more than that, and we love that, and we appreciate it, and we'll encourage it. But I just want you all to feel like, yay, we did this, and we've done this for 10 years, and we're going to do it for 11 years, and I want you to see your smiling faces down there having a good time on Thursday, a week from Thursday.
Well,
Speaking of sponsorships,
as the president of the Rotary Club of Greenville this year, and as a member of the sponsorship committee for Bras for the Cause for, this is my 4th year, and as the daughter of, my mom has been fighting breast cancer for 7+ years now, it is my sincere pleasure to give to Bras for the Cause as a sponsorship from the Rotary Club of Greenville this year, $1,000.
Yeah.
We appreciate it so much, guys.
Thank you so much.
Does anybody have any questions?
Because everybody in here is already going to make a bra, that's why.
Woo!
Right?
Get your glue guns fired up. It's time to make a bra.
Anything else you want to say? Thank you, Dana.
Thanks,
I'm obviously a huge advocate of Bras for the Cause. I love it. I'm out there every night. You need to know the night of the event, please show up because this is a huge party. We will have the mobile mammogram coach out there, so you can check that out and see what that, and Dana, that was what, about you're 4 or 5 or something, and then the 6 in there that actually helped purchase the mobile mammogram coach. So see what your Hunt County dollars have gone to. That alone is amazing. I make sure to go and get my mammogram done on the mobile mammogram coach every year. And I would like to request that we have the mobile mammogram coach go back to Home Depot because I love telling everybody I had my mammogram at Home Depot that year. So I thought it was awesome. Please come out the night of the event, and we've got EMTs that make bras, and so they're out there with their bus, and they're out there really rooting for their bra, and there are people out there shamelessly campaigning. I may very well be one of them. Just wait till you see what we're passing out this year. Bob Landon's going to hate us because they're still picking up pennies from last year from our shamelessly campaigning. The last thing that I want to say, in addition to there's community service sheets on your tables, please make sure to document your community service, including and not limited to going to Bras for the Cause, participating in this event. And I know we've got many, many members of Rotary that do participate on multiple levels on that evening as well. But also, please remember to bring wipes for Rafa Clinic. Our Deca Destiny is going to Rafa Clinic this month, and we would like to restock their shelves with the diaper wipes, please. Do we have anything else to bring in front of Rotary today? All right, that is all.
If anybody would like raffle tickets, come see me.
Hey, Katie.
You good yourself? No, I talked to the board last night. Trying to get some clarification. I think that'd be great. That'd be wonderful. That's a big step.
This video has been brought to you by Juice 34. Juice is your community-owned provider for electric, internet, cable TV, and true local programming.